Hello everyone. Welcome back to today's topic of the day. Today, we'll be discussing about the no-fly list and the recent controversy on Air India P-Gate. The topic of no-fly list was in news after a man in a drunken state urinated on an elderly woman on board a Delhi-bound Air India flight. In 2017, the Ministry of Civil Aviation created a national no-fly list to ensure the safety of the passengers and to curb the behavior of unruly passengers in the aircraft. It was created in accordance with the provisions of the 1963 Tokyo Convention, officially known as the Convention on Offences and certain other acts committed on board aircraft. The no-fly list is compiled and maintained by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, that is DGCA. Now, why there is a need of a no-fly list? Although unruly passengers represent only a minuscule or a very small portion of passengers as a whole, and even one unruly passenger can jeopardize the safety on board. Unruly passengers affect all personnel involved in the process connected with the flight operation, ultimately affecting the operation of the flight itself. Now, there have been such incidents of unruly behavior in past as well. The rules were developed after an incident involving former Shiv Sena MP Ravindra Gaikwad assaulting an Air India staff on a flight came into light in 2017. Gaikwad was banned by several carriers for 2 weeks. Later that year, the no-fly list and the CAR, that is the Civil Aviation Requirements, came into effect. Also, few years ago, stand-up comic Kunal Kamra was put on no-fly list for heckling journalist Arnab Goswami on board an Indigo aircraft. Let's check the offences. Now, the offences are categorized into 3 levels punishable by lengthier bans. Level 1, that is unruly behavior like physical gestures, verbal harassment, unruly inebriation, etc. is punishable with ban of up to 3 months. Next, under level 2, physical abusive behavior like pushing, kicking, hitting, grabbing or inappropriate touching or sexual harassment, etc. is punishable with ban of up to 6 months. And level 3, that is life-threatening behavior like damage to aircraft operating systems, physical violence such as choking, eye gouging, murderous assault attempted or actual breach of the flight crew compartment, etc. is punishable with a mandatory minimum ban of at least 2 years. Now let us understand the procedure to be listed in a no-fly list. The procedure to place a passenger on the list must be initiated by the pilot in command of the flight who makes a report to the airline. The airline must form an internal committee to study the case and decide on punishment, and the committee must have a retired district and session judge as chairman. Further, the committee should make its decision within 30 days. During these 30 days period, the passenger is prohibited from boarding flights operated by the airline that filed the report. Also, if the committee does not decide within 30 days, the case against the passenger is automatically dropped. Talking about the punishment and exceptions, a passenger on the list is prohibited from flying on any aircraft operated by the airline that placed them on the list for the duration of their ban. Other airlines may choose to deny service to the passenger but are not compelled to do so. The DGCA rules only apply to Indian Airlines, so a person on a no-fly list may still fly internationally. The no-fly list only governs passengers' behavior on board scheduled and non-scheduled flights. Offences committed within the airport premises fall under the jurisdiction of the relevant security agency in charge of that airport. Now, a banned passenger has the right to appeal their ban within the 60 days of the committee's decision, and appeals are reviewed by a panel set up by the Ministry of Civil Aviation, and if the panel upholds the decision, the passenger may seek further redress through the High Court. Now that was a little bit about the topic. Let's take a practice question. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. In 2017, the Ministry of Civil Aviation created a national no-fly list to ensure the safety of the passengers and to curb the behavior of unruly passengers in the aircraft. Statement 2. It was created in accordance with the provisions of the 1963 Tokyo Convention. Now, which of the statements given above is or are correct? You may take a moment and give your answer in the comment section below. Now, the correct answer is C. That is, both the statements 1 and 2 are correct. I hope you liked the video and found the information useful. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check on Daily Current Affairs section on our website and come back tomorrow for more of the latest news and developments.